What if I told you that Justin Bieber's latest obsession could be putting his marriage at serious risk and has everyone in his inner circle genuinely terrified? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you won't believe what we're about to uncover about the pop superstar's shocking new hobby and the explosive fallout it's causing. The entertainment world is buzzing with reports that have left fans stunned and concerned about their beloved artist. Recent developments surrounding Justin Bieber have painted a picture of a man going through intense personal changes while his wife, Hailey, watches nervously from the sidelines. These aren't just your typical celebrity gossip stories either. We're talking about serious allegations from multiple sources that suggest the Canadian superstar has developed what many are calling a dangerous fascination. Before we dive deeper into this shocking revelation, remember to subscribe to stay updated on all the latest celebrity news that mainstream media won't tell you. The story begins with whispers from those closest to the Bieber camp, and what they're revealing will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about Justin's current state of mind. National Enquirer recently dropped a bombshell report claiming that Justin Bieber has become completely obsessed with firearms. According to their insider sources, this new passion has his loved ones, especially Hailey, worried sick about his well-being and their future together. The source reveals that Justin has started building what can only be described as an extensive collection of weapons, spending countless hours at practice ranges and remote wilderness locations perfecting his shooting skills. The insider goes on to explain that Justin's fascination has reached concerning levels. He allegedly spends hours obsessing over his next purchase, researching different models, and meticulously polishing the weapons he already owns. While Justin apparently assures everyone that he keeps his collection unloaded and secured in a safe place away from their son Jack Blues, those around him remain unconvinced that this hobby is healthy for someone displaying what they describe as increasingly erratic behavior. What makes this situation even more alarming is the timing. Friends and family members are reportedly questioning whether someone who has been posting bizarre messages on social media and getting into heated confrontations with paparazzi should be handling firearms at all. The source indicates that these concerns about Justin's mental stability have been growing for months, and his new hobby has only amplified their fears. This development comes at a particularly challenging time for Justin and Hailey's marriage. According to US Weekly, the couple has been facing significant strain over the past year, with tensions reaching their peak while Justin was working on his latest album. The source close to the couple reveals that when Justin enters creative mode, he becomes completely consumed by his work, shutting out everything and everyone around him, including his wife and newborn son. The emotional toll of creating new music apparently put their 6-year marriage to the test in ways they hadn't experienced before. Friends described Justin during this period as being under immense pressure, which manifested in behavior that left Hailey feeling isolated and overwhelmed. The source explains that Hailey has had to take on the role of the stable parent, essentially keeping their family unit together while Justin worked through his artistic process and personal struggles. However, there appears to be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Since the release of his latest project, which has received both critical acclaim and commercial success, insiders report that the tension between the couple has begun to settle. They recently took a much-needed vacation to their favorite retreat in Idaho with baby Jack Blues, marking what sources describe as their first real opportunity to reconnect as a family in months. The source indicates that there's been a noticeable shift in Justin's demeanor since the album's positive reception. He's apparently more relaxed and seems to have found some relief from the pressure that had been weighing on him. Friends report that he's been in a better mental space over the past few weeks, finally able to appreciate the success of his work and the positive fan response. But the road to recovery isn't without its obstacles. While things have improved between Justin and Hailey, insiders acknowledge that their marriage still requires significant work. Hailey, according to sources, continues to take things day by day, demonstrating remarkable patience with her husband as he navigates this challenging period in his life. The complexity of Justin's current situation extends beyond just his marriage and new hobby. An insider reveals that the pop star has been feeling lost recently, dealing with major shifts in his friend group and struggling to adapt to numerous life changes simultaneously. The source describes him as someone trying to juggle the demands of new fatherhood, the pressure of releasing music, and unresolved trauma from his past, all while under the constant scrutiny of the public eye. This multifaceted struggle helps explain some of the concerning behavior that has worried those closest to him. The insider emphasizes that navigating these various challenges has been particularly difficult for Justin, who built his career and identity during his formative years in the spotlight. The transition from teen heartthrob to married father and mature artist hasn't been as smooth as many might have expected. Hailey's role in this situation cannot be understated. Sources consistently describe her as the stabilizing force in their relationship, the person who keeps their family grounded when Justin's world feels chaotic. This responsibility, however, has taken a significant toll on her own well-being, with insiders noting that the past year has been exceptionally challenging for the model and entrepreneur. The contrast between their public personas and private struggles highlights the pressure that celebrity couples face. While fans see carefully curated social media posts and red carpet appearances, the reality behind the scenes has been far more complex. Sources suggest that both Justin and Hailey have been working hard to maintain their public image while dealing with very real personal challenges. Looking back at Justin's journey, it's worth noting how his relationships have evolved over the years. Long before Hailey became his wife, Justin had connections with other notable figures, including Caitlin Beatles, who recently made headlines by posting herself listening to one of his songs. Their relationship, which reportedly lasted about a year during Justin's early career days in Atlanta, ended amicably as his fame began to skyrocket. The dynamic between Justin and his childhood friend Christian Beatles also shifted dramatically over the years, particularly around political differences that created tension in their friendship. Their public exchange on social media revealed how external pressures and differing worldviews can strain even the closest relationships, something that many celebrities struggle with as they navigate their personal beliefs in the public eye. These relationship changes reflect a broader pattern in Justin's life, where his circle of friends and confidants has shifted significantly over time. The insider who spoke about his current struggles specifically mentioned how these friendship dynamics have contributed to his feelings of being lost and uncertain about his direction. The firearms hobby, viewed in this context, might represent Justin's attempt to find control and focus in a life that often feels unpredictable and overwhelming. For someone who has spent most of his adult life with every decision scrutinized and every move analyzed, having a private activity that requires concentration and skill might provide a sense of normalcy and personal agency. However, the concern from his loved ones stems not just from the nature of the hobby itself, but from the timing and intensity of his interest. When someone is already displaying signs of stress and erratic behavior, taking up an activity that involves weapons naturally raises red flags for those who care about his well-being and safety. The situation also highlights the unique challenges faced by celebrity parents. Justin and Hailey's concerns about keeping their collection secure and away from their son reflect the additional layer of responsibility that comes with parenthood, especially when that parenthood is lived under public scrutiny. Every decision they make as parents becomes potential fodder for media speculation and public judgment. Despite these challenges, there are positive signs emerging from recent reports. The success of Justin's latest musical project appears to have provided him with the validation and sense of accomplishment he needed during a difficult period. Music has always been Justin's primary outlet for expression and creativity, and the positive reception of his work seems to have helped restore some of his confidence and stability. The couple's recent vacation to Idaho represents another encouraging development. Taking time away from the pressures of Los Angeles and the entertainment industry to focus on their family unit shows a commitment to prioritizing their relationship and their son's well-being. These moments of normalcy and privacy are crucial for any couple, but especially for those whose lives are constantly in the spotlight. Moving forward, the key to Justin and Hailey's success will likely depend on their ability to maintain open communication about their individual needs and challenges. The source's observation that Hailey takes things day by day suggests a mature approach to dealing with uncertainty and change. Rather than demanding immediate solutions or dramatic changes, she appears to be providing steady support while Justin works through his personal struggles. The entertainment industry is notorious for its impact on mental health and relationships, and Justin's story serves as a reminder of the human cost of fame. Behind the chart-topping hits and glamorous appearances are real people dealing with real problems, trying to balance personal growth with public expectations and professional demands. As Justin continues to navigate this complex period in his life, fans and observers can only hope that he finds healthy outlets for his stress and continues to prioritize his family relationships. His journey from teen pop sensation to married father and mature artist has been anything but smooth, but each challenge also represents an opportunity for growth and deeper self-understanding. The firearms controversy, while concerning to many, might ultimately prove to be just another phase in Justin's ongoing process of self-discovery. What matters most is that he has the support system in place to help him make responsible decisions and maintain the stability that his family needs. Whether this latest chapter in the Bieber saga will strengthen or strain his marriage remains to be seen, but the couple's willingness to work through their challenges suggests a commitment to making their relationship succeed despite the unique pressures they face. If you've made it this far, you clearly can't get enough of celebrity news and behind-the-scenes drama. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest updates on your favorite stars and the stories that shape their lives.